So long, Bowser. Thank you so much for playing my game.
Sponsored by Pants Grab Bedding.
chatters? How we doing today? Sleazebreeze, save the 43 months, tier 1. What up? Chat, you guys ready to get some gaming going on? Are you ready to get some gaming on? We're gonna do the road to the world champs. We're doing it again. The road to the world championships. You guys might remember it from last year. It was a great time. Much fun was had by all. Before we get to that, though, we do need to do a little next-gen-ish type 1v1 warm-up here. Chat, you guys remember this? It's Road to Worlds 2026 this time. No longer Nupo Moxie. Maybe Diaz will be playing. I put Diaz on here for funsies. If Diaz does end up playing all 10 of the opponents as well and winning or something like that, I mean, he's part of it. But my guess is we'll probably only get a couple matches Diaz here and there. He's not going to really count. It's mostly going to be Nupo and Nas. Today, we have Nupo versus Red Mob. We do not have Nas versus Red Mob unless he responds to me and like arrives here before too long. I don't know if he will, but if there's any person I know I could probably schedule another match with some other time and not have to worry about it, it's Red Mob. So I figure at some point we'll get the Nas versus Red Mob match as a part of this little tournament. $1,000 to whoever wins and gets the better record. You guys might remember. Let me see if I have the old one. The old one. I think it's right here. You guys might remember this one. How did it end? Did they play Drally again? I never typed in the final answer, or maybe never saved it off. I'm pretty sure Nupo won it. So the Drally again matchup must have gone differently. But you guys remember this. They did surprisingly poor at the starts. Nupo started 1-4, which we didn't expect because obviously these were the two best players in the 1v1 world. We'll see if that's how it goes this time around with the players. No KV1, by the way. I talked to KV1. Not that he would have been able to play these anyways on any sort of reasonable ping, but it sounds like he's not even really going to be doing too many show matches in preparation. He's mostly going to be doing, I don't know, something else. Chat! Today's stream sponsored by Brooklyn Betting. Type !point Brooklyn and click the link. Click the link, chat. Do it. When you click it, it is getting tracked. And that is one of the big things they're looking to for this sponsorship. We'll talk more about them later. Don't worry, they have the 15 months tier 1. All right, let me get these guys in the lobby here. I've got one half of the lobby. Brooklyn Betting. Brooklyn Betting. Oh, betting. I was about to pass judgment. Yeah. It's about beds that you sleep on, chat. Imagine, dude. Imagine after our last, 48 hours of streaming or whatever, and everything we talked about, I just came back on Tuesday. All right. This stream is sponsored by Sportsbook. No. They make sleepy beds. They make sleepy beds for sleeping. Sleepy beds for going night-night. Sleepy beds for going night-night, chat. That's what they make. Okay. Lackey said he wanted to be blue team. So I'm gonna let him have it. Okay, you guys ready? Little best of 5. I've been meaning to get Prosy on for a while, and Lackey is a man of opportunity. He hit me up today, Said he was around next gen age, top 100. I verified that to be true. And he's going to get on the stream. And we'll see how he does against Prosy, who is not top 100 in ones, but is top 100 in twos. But a couple nations that we're not used to normally seeing. Chat, pump this number up. Pump it up. Exclamation point, Brooklyn. Make them happy. Make them want to run sponsorships again. Just waiting for a Lackey confirmation that he's ready to game. Maybe he's chat banned. That's happened on occasion. Are you gonna react to the video I sent to you? No. No, maybe. I don't know. It's probably copyright, let's be honest. It's a pretty funny thumbnail, but I don't know, like, what's the video gonna be about? That's the thing. I have you nicknamed to it, and the overlay will say it. Chat, here we go! It's Lackey versus Prosy. I don't know if I'm saying those both right, to be honest. But it's a couple youngsters in the Rocket League world in the 1v1 game. We haven't seen too many youngsters doing, you know, too well on the 1v1 leaderboard. Not like they were once upon a time. But today we're going to see a double debut. Prosy, who has been playing really well in the LCQ. He played in the EU LCQ, got a lot of eyes in his direction. A 15-year-old player from Switzerland, who is going to be debuting here today, is a top 102s player, not a top 101s player. He's actually decently away from the top 100, I would say, in ones. But very mechanical and very exciting based on what I've seen from him in threes. So I'm expecting a decent run here. He's playing against a man of opportunity, is how I put it before we got started. Lackey, who is a 16-year-old player from Sweden, who is pushing the bottom of the top 100. Was saying he's getting recent top wins against guys the likes of Atto. But usually players on the come up have a win here and there against a top player that they like to hang you know, their hat on and make sure to bring up. These top players do lose in ranked. You know, it's not impossible to lose in ranked. The question is, can they translate it into a match? And it could be a fair matchup. You know, Lackey seems to have a little bit more actual ones experience. He's going for a DS challenge here on a double reset. Why not triple reset? Why not all the way to the nets? Okay, is this the best ever first goal scored? I mean, we might have to go back into the history of the stream a little bit. I'd be down to see somebody looking up other first ever goals scored on stream, but that triple reset DS challenge might be one of the better ones. So as you can see, Lackey is quite good at the game, is going to get a second goal. Thank goodness the second goal was the boring one, and the first one can remain exciting. As Prosy electing to respawn close and try and cut off that angle for the goal, but wasn't able to. Prosy, wave dash flick, will make it 3-2. Nice kickoff win and conversion. I'm interested how chat predicted this one, because I feel like coming into this, it's hard to really get an idea of who could win this. I would guess Prosy would probably be favored. Yeah, he is fairly decently favored because we've seen something from him in threes. I personally haven't seen much from Lackey. If you are somebody who knows all about Lackey and his tournament results that maybe I haven't heard of, feel free to let me know. Prosy also has pro in his name. Okay. So if somebody played on stream named Winner, would you put all of your points on him just based off that? Little pancake reset pogo? What do we have at the end of this one? fakes the flick down to the ground. He is just going to get this countered. Seems like he's doing that one just for the fans. Prosy going to be able to walk it in the other way. Does Lackey air roll left or right? To be fair, I hate that I have to worry about that kind of stuff. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubts until the investigators prove otherwise. Prosy off the ceiling, carry straight to nets. As fancy as Lackey's goals have been, well, really his goal, his opening goal, his second one wasn't even necessarily that exciting. He's having a tough time on kickoff and a tough time defending against Prosy's attack. If this was the player you were, nice flick. There we go from Lackey. What up, Pucus? Prosy, air triple double, nice angle off the back wall. How old is Pucus again? Is Pucus next gen age as well? I'm thinking there's a good chance we'll run some sort of next gen something. 16? Pucus could be involved. I still can't believe next gen ran under 15 back in the day. Redley, thank you for switching your Prime and or gifted to a tier 1. Much appreciate you. And your tier 1er. Regal lead for Prosy as Lackey tries to bring his way back. Double resets, gets the demo. Actually might be able to get underneath this ball and tap it in fairly easily. So that'll be a 5th goal. Full field dribbles seem to be working well. Someone in the chat says drops on. I don't think drops are on for anybody right now. Otherwise, you know I'd be putting in the title. Double reset flick from Lackey. Get a 6. We're watching the youngsters play, so of course, game 1 has a 6-7. Lackey stares down at Prosy, backs away, and Prosy gonna leave. Interesting. Lackey taking this to the corner and going for these long dribbles, which makes sense. It's been working really well for him. Lean back reset this time as Prosy tries to pre-jump it. We've seen the flicks as well, just a little bit too high, even just a bit lower, and it hits a different part of the crossbar that allows him to follow up, but doesn't work out where it was right there. Prosy flicking this one away. Lackey's a big zap dasher. Prosy gonna try and counter. Is he gonna try and keep this up the whole way? Double reset is in! My goodness. These guys going the distance against each other. This one had a bit of a, slow landing, but you can see Lackey moved in right in that moment when he wasn't sure if Prosy was gonna be able to get power. Just a really strong pop from Prosy. Forced Lackey back and then now out of position because of that slight dip in. He's going to walk this one all the way in. Kickoffs have not been so good for Lackey. Could be a good sign for him going forward to have converted a kickoff goal straight towards net, but it is going to get stopped. Now Lackey near ceiling heights. Resets. Wave dash. Eaten up alive. No protection of the ball. Did Prosy miss? No, he didn't. Okay. For a second, I thought he did not get that in on a wide open net. But ultimately he does. Lackey air dribble denied via demo. And Prosy's got 30 seconds and is in absolutely no rush at all. Gonna let Lackey come and chase down a challenge and then take in a wide open net, and Lackey's down to go next. So game number 1 gonna go to Prosy, the LCQ wonder in this best of 5. Did he already talk about the Brooklyn betting? Chat, type !point Brooklyn and click that link. Because that's the #1 way to support. Click the link, check them out. Make number go high. Make click number go up. Sounds fun. Should we do rotation? Let's hit the rotation. Who am I, Stumpy? Why did I not finish that? Game number 2. Prosy and Lackey. YouTube chat, of course, asks, is Warden playing today? I haven't seen Warden online today. We do have a $100 prize pool. Don't let me forget, Mouse on Twitch donated $100 to the next Warden show match. And that was like before EWC, so it's been a while. So don't let me forget, in case I have Warden on and I'm not saying it's a $100 prize. Lackey gonna get a kickoff goal. Make it 1-1. Fear, my wife sleeps hot and I sleep cold. We're looking for a larger bed. Would you recommend the Sedona Elite or something a bit more premium? You know, you really can't go wrong with any of the Brooklyn betting options. Lackey! Oh, getting bumped off this backflip. It seemed like he was going to go for a back shot after he got the beat. And then Prosy pushed him away. And now he's actually going to counter the other way. Prosy gonna throw another kickoff on goal. I have never seen this goal explosion. Lackey chipping the ball away. And now heading up to try and intercept. Seems like he's thinking about the ceiling challenge. Prosy's gonna try and go the distance. Or fell way short. Was awkward there for a moment. Lackey did not take advantage. Let Prosy get right back to work, and then he'll double it in off the crossbar. Lackey needs to try and read and be able to cut that off. It's so tough, though. By the time he recognizes that Prosy's awkward, doesn't feel like he can actually get in and make a play. Interesting delay, a fake kickoff, basically, that Lackey did. I'm going to chain some dashes together to clear this one out. Lackey running away from Prosy here. As Prosy pops this ball up. I don't think Lackey has the speed and boost to go the whole distance. So he will just go to the attacking corner. Got the 100 and also got a death. Prosy doing a ton of something, but is actually barely headed towards the net. Would have been pretty impressive if that somehow found its way in. Little zap dash from Lackey, but flick is off target. Has 100. Should be able to get a follow-up. If not now, then soon, because he has a huge advantage on Prosy right now. Prosy playing on very little, but a bit panicky from Lackey there to turn in on the ball. This time he's not going to go for the back wall air dribble. Instead, go to that flick game that has worked well for him. Fake wave dash. This one is still very shootable. Needs to just 50 it and keep it around net. Can he find a way to get there? No, he's going to clear out to grab the 100. Keep Prosy starved. He's down 3 right now, but he's got tons of time, so he can't afford to, you know, make this one goal that he's trying to secure take a really long time. It's not a big deal. In and out save from Prosy. And Lackey does eventually get his goal. I like this setup, making it look like he's going to hook right. Prosy maybe adjust that way and then just switch to the other side. Roll it in for a very hard-earned second goal. Prosy dunked. And Lackey almost able to sneak in a tight angle. You can see he's a bit panicky. There's a wall in which he flips towards the ball to try and guarantee the goal, but instead he flipped away. Very defensive safest possible option. Maybe makes sense considering how he's been letting in a little bit too many goals, I would say, from Perosi, and needs to shore up the defense. He's done that. Shots from Lackey now. Able to get 3 straight, I believe, to bring it back to 4-4. Drip drop skirt, name of the 15 months. Much appreciated. Lackey into the air. Has had full control for the past few minutes now. Reset. Flick is in! The youngsters never seem to lack the mechanics. And it turns out the reset breezies are alive and well here from the Swede. Perosi had a few different kickoff goals that honestly might have ended up being the big difference between this game and the last one. And here's another one of those. Just converting off of kickoff well. Lackey gets in an awkward spot on the back wall and is not able to intercept. Lackey resets. A bit greedy on this carry. And it could be a game-costing greed, if you ask me. He needed to recognize that this shot was over. I don't think it's going to go back, far enough in time. But on that dribble, he needed to recognize there's nothing that his reset could do to make the shot good enough. And use the reset to wave dash, to leave the play, to 50, anything but shoots. And he might have been okay and could maybe keep the possession alive, play from there. At the very least not get scored on, but by forcing himself to use it, he got himself countered. Fortunately for him, man, he is getting a lot of first possessions, and he is looking good. And faking that flick this time is going to work very well. Goes low, especially after he had just converted the flick the last time. Perosi picks up a demo, rolls this straight at Lackey. He's not going to be able to get a boost steal. Going to try and switch the field. Lackey could easily control this ball and sees the challenge coming. Perosi trying to go high, cut off any flick angles, so Lackey just drops the ball. Got rid of it, though. Lost control. Pre-jumping now to immediately cut off the aerial. 0 boost left over. Tried to use some to get back down to the ground. Perosi might just throw this towards net. He will, but Lackey controls it and should probably look to counter quickly. Is going to go to the air to do so. Has the reset. Shot immediately used. Ooh, Perosi almost able to get a counter. It was a bit of a risk. No, he will. He will get the counter. Another 6-7. Lackey trying to throw Perosi off by instantly flipping off the reset, expecting to go high over the top of the defender. It doesn't work. He gets countered. Perosi back in the lead. Kickoff. Gonna go Perosi's way. 100 boost. That'll do it. Lackey should not be able to get underneath. Wait. No! I was right. Like I said, the boost advantage was too much. Even with the ball being handed to him, Lackey couldn't score it because Perosi got the 100. And I am going to leave this game because I got the bug, which is not going to allow me to switch servers or switch maps, and I don't want to do 2 Forbidden Temples. Pop out of that server. Got a bug. Is there a Brooklyn betting promo code? There is, code Feer. It's actually the first place I think that's ever given me code Feer, which is kind of sick. Usually they give you like some impossibly hard code. don't know where they went, but I'm trying to get back to them. Wait. wait. Leave that one. Leave that one. They haven't scored yet. They haven't scored yet. Wait. Leave that one. I wasn't there. There was no... The kickoff didn't go to anybody. Here, I might need to change the... This might work, because it's a different name. Thank you for 300 bits! I have crippling insomnia and night terrors, but as I lie awake questioning all my life decisions, I make sure I'm lying on a Brooklyn bedding mattress. No problem, gamer. Game number 3! Lackey and Prosy. These guys are both in the Sky Blue Affluencer. Somebody just mentioned that they wanted the wave to end, but instead of it ending, they're now both in it, which I think Lackey wasn't at first. Prosy gonna score first in a matchup between youngsters. We've gotten 6-7 in every game. Will it happen again? If you're a Lackey fan, you hope not. You do not be conceding 7 goals. Lackey gonna shoot on an open net for his first. Lackey wants to get to his wall to air dribbles. He does not have a reset, but there's a really good chance. Oh, that Prosy doesn't know that, but he wasn't able to follow it in. I was going to say Prosy should be convinced, because I was convinced, even on Lackey POV, that could have been a reset. Prosy soft save. I think he left the net too much. Maybe he's going to be okay. Lackey dunked. And now Prosy will run down the other way. No easy shot available. Lackey tried to cut it either way. And will he be able to get back up to this one? No, it's going to be Prosy who gets the second goal. Prosy not going to air dribble into Lackey. Does land with a pogo before backing away. Lackey air dribble, ground pinch, cut off. Read too easily. Recovery could be a bit better. Prosy might be able to counter because of it. His flick goes high. Lackey actually did not stop it, but neither did Prosy. Prosy side flip. Oh my goodness. Did he just secure a goal with this side flip? Lackey drops it, no problem, as he seems to be a bit disappointed with how this went down. He got side flipped off of his wheels and then feels backflips in an attempt to try and get back in net. Lackey sends this one sailing and now heads back the other way into the air. 18 boost left. Reset wave dash just a bit off. We'll change some dashes back. He's done some good job of starving Prosy out and ultimately converting on some goals. He's gonna do it again here. Keeps Prosy from being able to pick up anything and ultimately gets his goal. Lackey, another air dribble. Great shots. Made it seem like he was falling down low to the ground and then got deep underneath the ball with that front flip and pushed it high at the tail end of his car. Prosy. First possession on this bit of offense. Long shot. Is he going to be able to respawn and get there? He's easily going to, because it's going to be crossbar and out, which I wasn't sure of. That's not a great clear from Prosy. Lackey should just be able to punish that, and does. Catches and cuts it bottom right. as he looks to try and extend this series. Prosy blocking this one, gets demoed. Shot to net. And Lackey will make it 5-3. Lackey's gonna need another punishing. Yes, the counter is gonna be into the bottom right. On a run right now against Prosy, and he needs to be. Prosy went all the way deep into the corner without being able to pick up anything. Lackey backflip interception. Chain dashing through the corner. Catch bump or demo is his only way out of this one. Otherwise, he's going to have to be giving it up. Turns immediately on the ball. Maybe because that's the easiest way for him to play defense, to be honest. 0 boost. And backing away might have been a mistake. That was a feels backflip, though. Going to leave the net wide open. Prosy will convert on it. Oh my goodness, pass to himself off the ceiling. Lackey holding a 2-goal lead. Needs to try and do his best. He's allowed at least 7 in every game so far. Would be a nightmare to allow 3 Prosy goals in a row, but this is going to be the first. Will we get 3 games with the meme scoreline? Prosy, great pop and great final touch to get the power necessarily to get around Lackey there. Lackey needs to be careful. 27 boost. You should just be sure that this shot isn't easily counterable. He's going to be able to pick up 100 in net. Just barely makes it in time. Not the best clear. Going to cost him a ton of boost to swing back around, but Prosy's going to leave the play. Lackey seemed like he was in a tough spot. Again, using up every last bit of his boost just to throw this towards net. Don't love this touch off the backboard. He's going to try and follow it up, which feels so risky. But he is going to get away with it. Sending this one to the ceiling. A bump on Prosy could end it, or just delaying this shot even a moment probably will be enough. Undercutting Prosy, trying to get him to get rid of the ball, and he does. Lackey on the board. Not going down without a fight. Holds Prosy to just 5. Hey, Feer, totally unrelated to anything going on in your stream today, but just wanted to thank you for your recommendation the other day when we were playing Pickleball Up Ultimate Frisbee. We were playing Pickleball Up Ultimate Frisbee. I do love to do that because, man, oh man, ever since you told me to buy Brooklyn betting, I have been sleeping perfectly. Sorry, I know it's random. Just needed to tell you how much Brooklyn betting has improved every aspect of my life. You're welcome. Why do we have mattress? Chat, click the link. Click the link. Click the link. They're tracking link clicks. Check them out. Game number 4. Lackey and Prosy on Utopia Coliseum. Lackey. Air dribble reset. Musty! Oh my goodness! A musty to break the sound barrier. 131 kilometers per hour. Lackey absolutely rockets it into the nets. Lackey muscles off Prosy for a second, but then ultimately gives him the ball for a freebie. It's looking like you guys grabbed some info from the site and DSCified it, I have to assume. Early reset for Lackey. Can he get this double? Nice play. Takes this up high. And reads Prosy coming to attack. Able to double it in. Prosy flipping and bumping into Lackey, but not getting much. Prosy will get the counter. You guys are spamming the commands. Chill on that. Unless, of course, you want to click the link, in which case, go right ahead. Prosy, air dribble bump. Denied. That's Lackey able to get up over it. Nice flick from Prosy. Wow, 3-3 at 3:33 off of a nice flick from Prosy. Almost a full 180, but such a high placement. Prosy, another kickoff goal. Prosy's kickoff has been better, no doubt. We've seen some first possessions on occasion from Lackey, but I mean, Prosy's had quick conversions. Goals under 5 seconds after the kickoff have definitely been in his favor. And it just be a problem when you're trying to win a series, allowing too many of those. Lackey, great play here. Letting the ball get just far enough over the top of him before helping it in. Prosy dunking Lackey as Lackey tries to get possession going here. As a carry, his flicks have been decent. Oh no, this is another one of Lackey's biggest issues. Is right now, as mechanical as he's been, there's a lack of consistency that has resulted in too many goals for free. So if Lackey wants to clean up a couple kickoffs and maybe, you know, it's tough to say, just be more mechanically consistent, but even if he just bailed better out of some mistakes, could probably clean up a lot of these opportunities. Prosy trying to win his debut match and show what he's capable of. This one's gonna get dunked though, and Lackey, I don't know if he'll be able to score. He tried to pre-flip and get underneath it. Ooh, Prosy trying the ground pinch flick. Didn't get anywhere near enough powder to it. As I was saying, Lackey! Nice air dribble resets. Watch it from Prosy POV. And he times the jump. Not expecting that much movement. Not the best air dribble from Lackey, who would have had to finish out with the bump to try and convert it. We will half flip, steal this one away. Prosy, bit of mistakes as well. Prosy just kind of giving away the ball for free. Prosy, another dribble. That is lacking quite a bit against Lackey, who's going to go air dribble, reset, wave dash. Nice late adjustment with that wave dash. Prosy needs 2 goals now. Playing from behind. Nice. Sneak to the net as Lackey swings too deep into the corner. Lackey thought he could get away with picking up that 100 boost, but he could not. Need to get the link to the YouTubers. Prosy trying to avoid getting demoed and does just that, popping it over the top of Lackey and makes it 7-7. A minute left to go. Lackey trying to get a game 5. It feels like a series that has gone close enough to deserve a game 5. And I thought we were on track to it, but it's going to require a Lackey strong performance here at the end. Little zap dash on his way to get his first possession. Like I said, he's got occasional first possessions. No direct goals, though. Prosy, seemingly recognizing that Lackey was returning for a demo. Early flick pop is kind of a defensive measure from Lackey. He does not want to get challenged and dunked while he has no boost to work with. We'll back off now. Wants an air dribble, but isn't going to... Ooh, wait, he is going to get it. Wow. I thought Prosy would easily take this away. I thought Lackey was going to have to hook shot to the side wall to try and... I mean, I guess he did. He did kind of hook shot, and that's why he beat him. But I'm surprised the ball bounced so straight up. He was not going to allow a roll, and Lackey hooks to get it there sooner and get it around him. Now another big kickoff. 8-7. Boost in favor of Lackey. Gets the corner steal as well. He can actually reset back to his corner if he wants. Oh, Prosy actually chased him down. Saw that time wasting coming. Oh, what a demo! Prosy, can he get a quick shot? Lackey respawns, picks up the 100. Prosy in possession. Not the best start to the air dribble. Wants a bump, and it goes crossbar down and out. It is not near net. 18 boost to work with to try and get it in. This dunk should do it. In fact, okay, Lackey. For a second, I thought Lackey was going to try and get another goal, but he is going to let it hit ground. He's just going to go to game 5 with a win, 8-7. All right. Let's go to Champions Field. What a good double debut. Prosy and Lackey head to game 5. Lackey trying to get what I believe is a reverse sweep. Great pinch. The mechanics have not... I'm not doing this on purpose. The mechanics have not been lacking with Lackey. Especially the peak mechanics. He's had huge flicks, solid pinches. Problem is, some of the more consistency parts of it have been not there. Prosy trying to rush this to net. Not able to make contact. As Lackey will go to the ground. Nate Lastic, maybe the 29 months prime. Oh, I was going to say, it sounded like quite the long sub for a name I didn't fully recognize, but that makes sense. Puppy Punter, you know. Puppy Punter was a name that was always destined for a rebrand, if you ask me. I think I like Nate Lastic a little bit better. Lackey now taking control as he resets around ceiling height. To not get the double should be a good opportunity for Prosy. Prosy resets. Oh, what a 50 to actually keep it near net. It's actually even rolling towards net. It wouldn't have needed any help if we were frozen in time there, but of course, both of them should be able to make it back. JVP, they've had 24 months. And Extraneous Jedi, they've had 14 months. Lackey has gained full control of this series now. Prosy having a tough time. Maybe it just took some warm-up for Lackey to get into this. Full field carry from Lackey. Late reset will be a goal. He's in the zone right now. Prosy's going to need some of those kickoffs he had earlier and really just needs to get control of the game. Right now it's just been Lackey who's dictating everything, and Prosy just doing his best to try and counter or defend when possible. Another kickoff to Lackey. Lackey going to go to his back wall. Open up the series with a triple flip reset, full field air dribble. Is he trying to give us another one? It'll be double at least. There's a triple! This one did not quite make it to net. It does get saved as Lackey sticking around the ball. Knows he can convert and is not worrying about picking up any boost. Prosy picks up the midfield 100 and then dives on this ball, and a desperately needed goal. It doesn't have a ton of time, but it just felt like with the way the series had been shifting, if Prosy didn't get something on the board here soon, could have snowballed out of control. Prosy, wait, where did Lackey go? This is just a free goal, right? Lackey shouldn't have been this missing, right? He was half-dashed his way out to the midfield instead of rushing back to net. Demo from Lackey onto Prosy. Air dribble bump will work. 6-3 with half the game left to go. 3-goal lead. Soccer Reese, they have the 16 months tier 1. I feel so left out. Your chat has such cool inside jokes and stuff. Just type O and you're in. It's the easiest way to get in. Lackey air dribble makes it 7-3. Little pinch. Great pinch from Lackey. That throws Prosy's pre-jump off. Ooh, reset Musty to get around. Is he going to go through the air? He doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be this good. The net is open. You've already got the beat. Prosy tried to challenge you earlier because it hasn't been working waiting. But Lackey said, why not? Just get multiple resets and bring it to net in the most stylish way possible. Prosy gets the midfield 100. Needs to get going now. This needs to be a goal. I think this is a little bit off, and Lackey stops it. Prosy felt what I felt in terms of feeling like he needed a goal in that moment and got greedy about it, and it'll be a counterattack instead. Lackey fakes like he's taking back to his back corner. Prosy giving a freebie. Chance still alive to bring it back, especially with the way Lackey has been kicking off. Prosy gets 100. Can he get a demo here? Seems like that's what he's hoping for. It won't connect. Lackey will get a counter instead. Can't really blame Prosy for being so aggressive and attempting to break up the play. He's allowed 10. I don't know how often you can allow 10 and still win. It has happened before. But it's going to take a wonder set of goals here from Prosy. And Lackey just seems to have it figured out now. Be completely warmed up. Totally in his zone. And not allowing Prosy. He is the higher rated ones player coming into this. Maybe lacked the experience, the calm at this level. Allowed Prosy to get a much better start. Any dreamers? Any dreamers seeing 10 goals? Oh, sorry, 5 goals in every 10 seconds. You get it. A goal every 10 seconds for 5. You guys understand, right? Words are good. Prosy needs this pinch to go in, and it does! He got this one in 9 seconds. He is leaving some time to spare. Got bumped off the wall by Lackey. Immediately adjusted and dunked this in. Oh, wait a second here. Wait a second. Any believers? This one took way less than 10 seconds. Another kickoff win for Prosy. Picks up the midfield 100. Doesn't have to be quite nearly as fast. Now, does need to get this ball off of Lackey's car. And Lackey picking up the 100, honestly, might just be it right there. Have to keep him starved, because if he has 100, he's going to be able to be such a bigger pest. Slowing you down, even if he doesn't score. A defender with boost can really just eat time, and that's what he's done. He's eaten enough time that even if that long shot was in, I don't see Prosy getting the 2 more that he needed in the couple seconds he had. He will get this one. It's going to be 10-8. That's what it'll end at. And that'll be GG's. Prosy and Lackey. Thanks for playing.
And it's back to the garage.
Maybe again sometime for a one's tourney of youngsters. They left, so I'll just say that to myself. Per usual, I'll talk to myself on stream. Is marbles at the end of the stream or when? Interesting. You guys want to queue up for marbles is what you're telling me. Has anybody typed Brooklyn in the chat? Get Brooklyn to 100 unique clicks. We play marbles. Oh.
Hello guys, Head here. Did you know there's this really neat betting website, Brooklyn Betting?
True.
With high quality mattresses and a chance for marballs on stream? Click on the link now.
It's true. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Where did it go? Ah. Chad, have you heard of today's sponsor? They're currently sponsoring this marbles run. Type exclamation point play and get Brooklyn
If
Betting.
we hit 200 unique clicks today, I might give away a VIP. Head.
Ooh, Afterpone's gonna give away a VIP. If you get it to 100 unique clicks, then we will start a marbles. Type exclamation point Brooklyn. Don't type too many exclamation point plays. You might drown out the link to click to check them out. We are gonna check them out on stream right now. Brooklyn Betting has reached out to the stream to sponsor it, and we couldn't appreciate them much more. Chat, you guys know I'm in the market for a new bet. If you've been listening, and you care about me, then you know, because I have back issues. Nod. You guys know what I'm talking about in terms of my back issues. What happened to my sweet overlays on this stream? Oh, I don't have them on this scene yet. 1 second. Let me add. Apparently, we're at 100 clicks.
There's only one mattress brand I trust to let me sleep through the night while my doctor wife takes care of my crying baby. Brooklyn Betting.
I also take care of the babies. I also help with the babies, for the record. We do, in fact, have 100 unique clicks. Thank you, chat. I've been rebuilding my back, my lower back, and I've been pretty good about it.
Chill up to now, banger.
Give me chill. Head moderator, mom of marbles, please. Please let us get through this. So the only time, or the worst time, that my back actually hurts right now is when I sleep. I haven't loved our mattress. Brooklyn Bedding showed up at the perfect time. And I've already ordered my mattress. I have not gotten it yet, chat. I have not gotten my mattress. I personally went with the Copperflex Pro, naturally. The Copperflex Pro, because what am I? Not a pro? Oh, no, of course not. Mattress thickness is important to your body weights. Yes, they have a whole like decision guide that I went through. I don't know where it is right now, but I remember studying everything on where I need to go, what I need to do, what I'm looking for. Ultimately, I just went for like the medium, if you know what I'm saying. Didn't want to take too many big risks. Went soft on my bed last time, didn't work. Went firm, that was even worse. Right down the middle. Right down the middle.
Brooklyn Bedding, 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 Brooklyn Bedding.
And chat, get this. You probably know I'm an Arizona guy, right? And I don't know if Brooklyn Bedding knew that they were Arizona people, and so was I. But the Brooklyn Bedding mattresses are designed and assembled and shipped from their Arizona factory. Premium materials at a reasonable price with no middleman bringing up the cost. Chat, have you guys ever gone and bought a mattress IRL? Have you ever walked into a mattress place? Have you ever like bought a car or a mattress or anything like that with salespeople? It's a nightmare, dude. It's an absolute nightmare. Does she come with the bed? I don't think so. They are scammers. Brooklyn Bedding is trying to cut out the middleman. Don't pay for the bed and then also for that slimy sales guy. All the mattresses are designed in Arizona by master craftsmen who've been building mattresses for 25 plus years. They actually had a sick hack. You get a 120 night sleep trial plus limited lifetime warranty. Bang, don't like it. Return it, send it back. This is the big one, which I actually didn't realize you could do. Chat, do you guys know about using your HSA to buy a mattress? Because everybody knows that's free money. Your health savings account, if you have one, I do. When you spend money from that, it doesn't count as real money. Everybody knows that that's fake money. And you can
Feer.
buy the mattress.
My girlfriend and I have been having some disagreements recently. She likes it hard, but I like it pleasing. So, anyway, do you have a mattress that meets both of our preferences?
I guarantee that Brooklyn Bedding has the mattress for you. Well, you cut me off. What was I saying? Oh, your HSA. You can use your HSA to purchase it. It's literally free money. Everybody knows that HSA is basically just free money. Do you have sheets and accessories? You know what? They do. They do. They have everything you could ever want. And the way they are tracking the success of this campaign is through those clicks. You guys have 106 unique clicks on the link. Exclamation point Brooklyn in the chat. And click that link. When is Nupo Red Mob? Let me check in with these guys right now. And make sure
now
they're ready to go here soon. Oh, by the way, wait, I forgot. Chat, you can use code
Five guys,
FEAR.
it's me, Fear. Check out Brooklyn Betting. You can bet on anything, even on these games that I cast, and I can and will rig them in my favor. Let's go.
For the record, it's Brooklyn Bedding. For any audio-only people, surely you should know by now it's a bed you sleep on. Bed-ding. Bedding. Like sleeping. Brooklyn bedding. Check it out. Back in this, you got to cop like 10 mattresses. Chat, you get 30% off if you use code FEAR. They gave me code FEAR. And if that isn't enough incentive for you already to just check it out, nobody gives you code FEAR. Usually it's like code FEAR 1439. Honestly, if they did that, they actually would have gotten a ton of rep. But you know what I mean? They usually just put like a ton of extra numbers or whatever. But imagine they did 14 for 39. I think we'd actually have a lot of extra mattress purchases just for no reason.
I absolutely love my Brooklyn Bedding signature hybrid mattress. This masterfully engineered bed has completely changed my life. Brooklyn Bedding is a true legend in the sleep industry. They actually build all their own products right in their massive 650,000 square foot factory in Phoenix, Arizona. Because they make everything in-house and cut out the middleman, they pass huge savings on to the customer. You get a true luxury item for a great price. The signature hybrid model delivers a mattress.
There you go. Personally, I went with the Copper Flex Pro. I went medium firmness. And I did hybrid. Not a memory foam guy. Hybrid meaning springs and some foam. You can do just
all. After their
all.
recent disappointment at EWC, Carmen Corp frontman Vatera was asked about his performance. He stated,
Unfortunately, we felt a little tired going into the tournament. The tel bedding was not up to the standard. I've come to expect John meet it plus luxe jump Brooklyn bedding.
You heard it here first, okay? If Vatira had slept on a Brooklyn bedding mattress, he would not have gotten swept by the Falcons. That's his words, not mine, okay? His words, not mine. He's come to expect his Titan Plus looks. Anyways, chat, please click the link. The way they're tracking the sponsorship is through that link. So every click, even just to check it out, can help. And you know what? We don't have the marbles line, but because of your great clicking, I'm going to let you guys play anyways. Also, if you're not a subscriber... Oh, wait. We're not quite ready. We need 8 more players. Also, I'm going to run ads while this runs, so we can get that out of the way, and then we can get straight to Nupo Red Mob next. Sleeves Breeze, there with the 5 gifted! All right. Subscribe if you want to watch the marbles race, because we're starting. Oh, I forgot to switch to the we're actually racing music. Did he say subscribe if you want to watch the marbles? Yeah, we do have ads running right now because we're getting them out of the way. Chat type !BB and or !Brooklyn.
Chat, this means he actually can run marbles when we're below the Marbies line. We've been lied to all this time, ain't ya?
Yeah. It's I had to put in a special request to the marbles guys, to the makers of the marbles on stream, to let me hit play. Chat, you think we can get to 143 clicks? Surely for the memes. And if you haven't clicked yet, you're gonna click. Wait, I'm winning? Says who? I think I'm in like last. Not actually winning. Mr. Fart Gargle. Did someone get bounced forward? Does this live give drops? None of them do, dude. I think the drops are done. This live gives mattresses. Exclamation point Brooklyn. Click the link, check it out.
If you click on the link, I will use my powers to give your marble a push and speed it up.
Well, there you go. There you go. The head moderator will speed up your marble. I'm excited to get my mattress. 30% off with code FEAR. Actually, gonna have a lot of percent. I think that's the most percent they've ever given off on any of these deals I've ever done. 30% off. You get to use code FEAR. You get to cut out the middleman. It's made from Arizona. I'm also made from Arizona. I technically was born in California, but... Sleep stream random. We need to see the comfort live. Felix! Should we do a sleep stream where I just sleep on the mattress and you guys all click the link? Would you promise to click it? If I did that? You feel lied to? You thought you were authentic? Guys, I've been in Arizona for like 32 of my 33 years. Like 32.5 of my 33 years. Does that count? Or no, I'm a fraud who's not really Arizonan. Lonesome Cowboy 21. Right before you get timed out, could you please just click the link? Wait, no way you're gonna lose again. Yeah, okay, you're not. you were too slow this time. Before I give you this 2-week timeout, don't forget to click the link in chat. Lonesome Cowboy 21. All right, chat. It's Nupo Red Mob time. Let's do a little YouTube intro. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm talking about. You've heard of those. It's time for the road to Worlds, this time 2026. We're going to have Nupo and Nas, and maybe also Diaz, playing against the same 10 opponents. The winner is whoever has the best record against all of them gets a $1,000 prize. What's on the line for the first contestants or any of the contestants? They get $100 if they're able to take down any of the future Worlds players. Let's get into it. What a quick intro. Nailed it. Bum 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 bum. Is Nupo displaying offline? Or is he not on the game? Doom doom doom. Boom, 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 boom. I do not see Nupo on my friends list. Did he ego me and remove me from his friends? Says he's fully offline, but his Discord communications with me would suggest otherwise. No, 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 no. I think we're gonna do these best of 5. That's what we did last time. Chat, 9 more clicks to 143 clicks. I guess I can ask them. You guys want 7 or 5? I'd be down to do a 7. If he does 7 with Red Mob, then he has to do 7 with Nas. Or so, you know what I mean? If Nupo does 7, then Nas will have to do 7 too. Even if they do 5 later. We'll go 1. Red Mob says he wants 7, but... Okay. He says 7. They said 7 and go. So I think they just want a game, dude. I think it's going to be 7. There we go. It's the road to... Wait. Ping issues. Do we think he's restarting? Test. Test it out. Wait, what is that? 120? That's... What? Okay, 80. It's blinking 80 at least. All good? Okay. Let's start over again. Here we go! It's Nupo versus Red Mob. At the beginning of the road to Worlds 2026, we ran this last time around. You might have just gotten the YouTube intro where what's going on with Red Mob? Now it's bad on my end, not gonna lie. It's so cooked. New server? Is this server just cooked or... Or just the game is so cooked it's just over. We'll never be able to run it. Alright, gotta go find Nupo in my offline friends list again.
Can we get a Bibop of Nupo after this?
Bibaba versus Nupo? Is that what you just suggested? I don't know if my boy Bababa's ready for the smoke. Here we go! A best of 7 between Nupo and Red Mob. It's the beginning of the road to Worlds 2026, where we're gonna have Nupo and Nas and maybe Diaz, but probably not. I think it's gonna be too logistically hard to get him against all the same opponents. Where Nupo and Nas will play the same 10 opponents. Whoever has the better record against those opponents will walk away with $1,000. And the competitors playing against them are playing for $100 if they're able to get a win. Now, we didn't expect them to get a lot of wins last time around. If you watch the Nupo versus Moxie version of this in 2025, but they did. Nupo went 1-4. He went 1-4 against the first 5 people that he played against before winning out. Moxie had a similar set of results. I think Nupo ultimately ended up winning the challenge on game diff, maybe, or maybe even a series diff, as Moxie might have finished poorly. But it wasn't the best start. Lots of people were able to get $100. I was thinking almost nobody would. We might even have like a 10-0, 10-0 run for Nupo and Moxie last time around. But instead they had, just barely positive winning records. I don't know if that'll be the case this time around or not. Nupo definitely seems to be starting strong against Red Mob, who has so far not been losing much recently. He lost to Moxie and Nas in the RLCS ones. Don't think he's lost a show match on the stream since then, including a matchup against Osoft, a fellow tied for 3rd place. Or sorry, not tied for 3rd place, but Osoft was tied for 3rd. Red Mob was 5th, 6th. But he played against him and beat him fairly handily, showing that maybe Red Mob just got a worse bracket, and that's the reason why it ended slightly earlier than Osoft. To be fair, in Osoft's defense, he did have a big win against Zen. And Red Mob was not able to get that same win when he played Zen in the Swiss stage. Red Mob. 0 goals so far. Had one good chance. Nupo just moves so fast on the map. As soon as you get him in, it's just, you just get a reminder of how fast, you know, play can be had. You get used to everybody else who seems to be moving on a tier slower. And Nupo pushes the pace. Reset now for Red Mob. He's gonna go high double, really high double. Oh my goodness, Red Mob. He brought this to the absolute extent of what he could get away with. And he feels like he needs to do that against Nupo. What placement from Red Mob. That was ridiculous. We got a Red Mob face reveal, by the way. If you were tuning into the Esports World Cup last chance qualifier, I imagine a decent amount of you maybe don't. Maybe you're a YouTube fan who mostly just keeps up with the 1v1. We did get to see Red Mob in person. Big win for him. Pinch from the wall is in. Red Mob is cooking right now with a 113 km/h pinch. Nupo's fast, but he's not that fast. As Red Mob sends it the length of the field. And a no bounce goal to equalize. But as I was saying, Red Mob's team, the Criminals, is that what it was? Ended up being the only team, or that's not true, because the Stallions got a bracket reset. But one of the only teams to beat Foot, who ended up winning the LCQ and going to EWC. An upset that was making waves. I believe there's a Johnny video covering the Red Mob upset. If you're a YouTube Andy who wants to see more about that, that could be the best way to go get some more info. Probably easier than digging through the VODs of us watch partying it. Nupo quickly able to grab a couple goals though and re-extend the lead. Red Mob, thought maybe he'd go for another ground pinch after we saw the pinch he did earlier. Both these guys, I think, reset on the ball there. Red Mob trying to cut off Nupo's angle. Nupo gonna catch and flick this in to make it 5-2. Nupo throwing this one into the corner before, interesting, he's 180 and turning right back around. I shouldn't be surprised by that. It felt like a time to leave in shadow, but it would certainly not be the first time that Nupo has surprised in his aggression. Red Mob, chance for a goal here. Recovery from Nupo is strong to keep Red Mob out. Nupo low on boost. Doesn't seem to slow him down too much. Certainly he will not be able to get up into the air. Try and stop Red Mob on this one. Ceiling fake. Wave dash covered by Nupo. Great coverage. Gonna be tough to actually make that save. He actually snuck it past him. At this point, I was expecting Nupo to be completely unbeatable. Nupo coming off of a performance at EWC that was, you know, not bad, but probably not as good as he would have liked. Ultimately, I think his Twisted Minds team was the team that put up the biggest fight, maybe outside the mates in the group stage, but certainly in the playoff bracket, Twisted Minds got the closest to kicking the Falcons out of the tournament. The Falcons went on to win it. Red Mob on the air dribble, no reset, which is too bad because after Nupo missed, if he did have a reset, he probably could have brought that ball to net. Without it, forced to just fake it down to the ground and have it miss. Red Mob cutting off this clear, staying aggressive, staying on top of the ball. Again, no reset when he really needs one. Maybe he wouldn't have mattered though, because he didn't control the ball well enough. Not sure a flip would have brought him back to stop this interception. Nupo kickoff win to ice out this game number one. Resets. Catch. Makes it 7-4. And Red Mob's had enough. He does not want to try and score 3 in 9 seconds. He would rather just go to game number 2. I believe I updated the title and now says Brooklyn betting partner, exclamation point Brooklyn. Click it now, click it now, click it now, click it now. Free drops if you click it now, click it now, click it now, click it now. Exclamation point Brooklyn. Click it now. Click it, watch the number go up. Game number 2. Upo and Red Mob. Red Mob trying to score first with a double reset. Upo had it covered. And then we'll try and counter the flick. Red Mob able to guide it away. No boost to get any follow-up touch though. We'll set up in a shadow defense. Upo super precise with his flicks to let him get away with that. Wait, just to be clear, for the YouTube who said no Feer taking gambling ads. Do my D's sound too much like T's? Brooklyn ding. Go sleepy. Sleepy night night in the product. Nice double reset from Nupo. Hopefully that'll be in the clip later as he dribbles all the way from his own half. Putting Red Mob to sleepy night night. Inside a Brooklyn betting bed. It's not betting with T's. Red Mob, no goals yet in this game. As a reset, wave dash, flick, denied. Nupo's defense is just otherworldly. He is trying to become a 2-time world champ. It's not going to be, as easy, I guess you could argue, as it was last time at the World Championships. Only 1 series for him to win last time. This time 2. Has to play against KV1, who he's probably seen the least of the 4 1v1ers. I'm not sure it's going to matter to him too much. Red Mob drops an okay, and maybe should have been recovering instead of okaying, because he might have been able to get back and play some defense. What was interesting is, and I think we're going to do this in the future, I just haven't been able to talk to Nas. We were kind of on a scramble today. Usually we're going to try and have the 2 matches played right back-to-back, so Red Mob would play Nas immediately after playing Nupo. And I thought it would be tough and an advantage to go second, because, or tough for Red Mob and an advantage for, Nas in this case, because you get to play somebody who's maybe down and out. They just took an L against the previous guy, so it could be easier to win. But it turned out to be the opposite. It turned out to, a lot of players would play the first game, lose, but then able to beat the second opponent afterwards. Red Mob, air dribble. So right now, Red Mob not looking so good against Nupo, but maybe if he had Nas to play, he could bring it back. He could still bring this one back. I'm doing Nupo Nas. I've asked Diaz about it. Diaz was down to play 1v1 matches while he was in EWC. Of course, the prep for it ended up taking up most of the time. I think we got 1 Diaz match, or maybe 0. I can't remember. We might have ended up not even getting 1. Didn't we get 1? I feel like we got 1 Diaz match. I can't remember now. But it's tough to do it before lands. Now, I'm assuming he's back in North America or South America. Either way, his connection to the EU opponents that these guys are going to be playing won't be great. So he could do it if he really wants to. But I'd have a tough time predicting him to win because he'll have to play on a big ping disadvantage. Oh, that's right. Diaz versus Moxie. I was like, I'm pretty sure we had one. Nupo has gotten into form here in this series and looks like he's playing free play. And if you maybe have only been tuning into Nupo games, or you only check into, you know, the player who's #1 rated in the world at the time, you maybe haven't seen some Red Mob games yet, and you're thinking to yourself, you know, of course Nupo's destroying him. Of course Nupo looks this good, but I mean, Red Mob has looked like a strong ones contender right now. This is Nupo looking to be a tier above against one of the better 1v1s, the 1v1 players the game has to offer right now. And, you know, I might be slightly biased to Red Mob, but I think other people would agree as well. Nupo going to make it 7-1 as he counters. Looks so clean. Red Mob doesn't want to wait any longer in this game. After getting Braziled, he's down to go next as Nupo up 2-0 in the series. Should I sit down? I've been standing all day on stream today. You guys think you'll be able to tell my commentary switches to sit down commentary? It's like the mob is peaking with these shots, but then they're just saved. That's a great feeling, I would say. There's been some shots that one of the shots he did make, it seemed like he went way out of his way to make it as good as he possibly could, and it scored. But then all the evidence after that has proven, you know, he needs to do that. If he doesn't do that, he won't score. Chat, if you click that Brooklyn betting link, that helps support me. Use code Feer. But even if you just click the link, that's what they're checking for. You have to do Warden versus Nupo. Maybe we'll get Warden as one of the opponents in this Road to Worlds. Game number 3. Nupo and Red Mob. Red Mob booming the ball away to start, deciding not to go for any ground pinch shenanigans this time around. Nupo does intercept it. Red Mob tried to push it up even higher. Air dribble resets is in this time. Did he need to force it in? Did he actually need to follow that up? Was it going to be yet another save if he didn't stay right there in the corner? Dude, no, I think it was in. But man, was that close. Nupo takes us into the corner, recognizes Red Mob, closing the distance between the two of them, and then is able to just play it around his wall setup. Red Mob was worried about the air dribble, so Nupo just takes it in field. Red Mob to the ceiling, floats down, Nupo resets, denied. As Red Mob able to get back down to the ground, send it into the crossbar. He has gotten this ball ahead of Nupo, at least for the moment. Nupo, wow, what a counter. What a counter. It just felt like Red Mob was in a good position, might even get an extended possession. And Nupo just puts it perfectly off the post to tee it up, even with no boost, for a counter straight to the other side. Andrew Actual, name of the brand new Prime. I mean, what can you do? You shoot a shot so well, it can only barely save it off the post, but if it's a Nupo, he just perfectly sets it up to be a goal. Red Mob, you know, again, dribbling not nearly high enough. Nupo has that covered. We saw the one double that he did hit, and he had to go a mile high to get it. Red Mob dunked. Dodges the bump pressure. Nupo will back into his own corner. Red Mob again trying to go high. Nupo defending from the ground and still getting up to make these high saves. You'll see players go to the back wall to try and stop them. But Nupo just covering everything from anywhere. Red Mob surely scores here, right? No way Nupo can get back. Red Mob wanted to rush this ball to back Nupo off, but as soon as he recognized Nupo was backing away, did his best to try and bail out of it. So you don't want to just go flying into the ball and clear it out of your control. Red Mob undercutting Nupo. 27 boosts to work with as he looks to try and clear this. Not going to have the midfield under. Nupo just grabbed that, and Red Mob cannot get back on the ball in time to stop this long shots. As soon as Red Mob gets low, just feels like it's going to be a Nupo goal eventually. And the opposite is just nowhere near close to true. Whenever Nupo gets low, seems to manage staying at top speed, staying in the right spot. Intercepts every shot attempt early, still. Never seems to lose composure. Right now, you see Nupo low on boost, having to rotate back. Red Mob, low bump, it works! A single jump bump, where he did not put too much air underneath it, will convert for a goal. If you can do Rowas versus Nupo to be fire, those have a beef in EWC and one's qualifiers. Do they have beef, really? Nupo going to walk this one in. I'm not sure they have beef, but yeah, I'd be definitely down to see if I can convince Rowas to play against Nupo and Nass. Nupo's stealing this one straight to net, 6-3. Red Mob is, I think, feeling the effects of playing against Nupo. And his ability to snowball, his ability to make you second guess everything you do and feel like there's nothing to do to get past him, so you maybe adjust, maybe start. Oh! See how this is what's supposed to happen. This is what used to happen all the time with the way Nupo played. Because he was so incredibly aggressive, he would just give you some of these every once in a while, where he just flies past the ball, doesn't make contact, you walk it into an open net. And early on enough, people would do that to, you know, get wins against him, as he just gave free goal after free goal. But since then, he has cleaned it up and is able to play at breakneck speeds without giving freebies, at least for the most part. Red Mob has to work for this one, as Nupo doesn't make contact on the back wall. Nupo picks up the 100. Wave dashes onto the side wall. And now flicking to pop it up, and then maybe he has, you know, is he secretly doing an EVA 1v1 thing where he keeps his opponent in to make it extend longer, or is he just all of a sudden become human because it's been 30 seconds of a human playing against Red Mob when we've seen a 1v1 bot destroying for the first 13 minutes or so. Nupo taking this straight to net, trying to take advantage of Red Mob having, creep too far in. They're going to give a nice kiss to each other inside the net. Red Mob just literally ball chasing. Just pointing his car directly at the ball and driving as fast as he can to it right now. Dupo. Gonna demo him, try and flick. Again, another great save from Red Mob. Problem is, it's a bit too... Oh, wait, a bit too late? Wait, he's already brought the lead back. Feer, what are you talking about? He's got a tie game. He's right there. Lupo, flick! Like I said, a bit too late. You need to have a lead with the clock winding down. Red Mob, unable to block this flick that gets sent down. Delayed kickoff from Red Mob, attempted to cheese the win here, or the tie game, I should say. Won't get it. Every game could end up counting in this format, in this Road to Worlds. Honestly, is the fourth game even worth playing? Well, it's important. It's important for the contest because game diff could matter. So just steal one, Aga. That's my pep talk to our favorite chatter, Red Mob. Game number 4. Red Mob versus Mech Secret V2. I saw a post on Twitter today that I think mentioned me of a bot developer who's from Europe who he says created the best 1v1ing bot that would destroy Slater, I believe he said. And we could get it against EU players. The only problem is I think he posted a screenshot saying he put it up against a 1500 ones player, so it's like a top 100 ones player, and it won 22 to like 1. It won by so much that it might even be interesting. The thing about Slater was just perfectly good to the point where like Diaz was able to go to overtime with it or whatever. Sounds like this one might be so impossibly good that, you know, I guess you could get one game against it, but then that's it. Everybody else trying against it doesn't sound like it'll be much different. But who knows? Maybe not. I reached out to the dude. Maybe we'll get him on and play Mech Secret V2. Nupo shot saved. Red Mob gonna get a counter as Nupo stayed aggressive, trying to backflip. You're the maker of it. Oh. It's not exactly unbeatable. It still has flaws like ceiling shots. Oh, you messaged me back? I guess I haven't seen yet. I forget how to like set it up and do all that. Red Mob reading the fake kickoff and scoring. Gonna make it 2-2. Can you have a Zen Nupo? Listen, obviously we're gonna reach out to a lot of the top players to try and be, you know, opponents for this prep for Worlds. Zen, Rawas, etc. Most of them are not going to be interested, if I had to guess, in playing, you know, one show matches. Just as a fair warning to all of you. But you never know. Lupo faked a couple challenges, got Red Mob to give the ball away, and then scored it into his open net. Did you try and get Drowley? Drowley did it last time, so maybe Drowley will do it again. Red Mob sending this a length of the field. Nupo got a reset as he cleared to the corner. And then challenging from the ceiling. Red Mob prioritized the right thing. He needed Nupo to miss, but he didn't think about his recovery. He was nowhere around to actually be able to follow that ball in. And then it was just, I mean, he's just doing it really, you know, nothing too incredibly special. Just speed that ball to the net and play at a pace that can't be matched. Take every little bit of improper positioning and punish it in every way. Apparently Jack is more likely to potentially want to play, I would say. Still don't know, haven't reached out to him yet or anything. But if I had to guess, if you're holding out for a Zen, Rawas, or Appjack, you're probably most likely to get Appjack. Red Mob, again, doing a good job playing keep away. And he's able to score. Nas is online. Did you reach out to him? I don't know. Is he actually in game now? No, he's not in game. I haven't heard anything from him. Red Mob gonna get a kickoff goal. Make it 6-5. Quick wave dash kickoff. As Lupo goes down to the ground, slowly walks this in. It just manages, you know, it isn't the easiest position to score from when he gets a reset that close to net, but gets Red Mob to go too high. He's able to win the 50. When was the last time Nupo lost a show match? Well, he lost some in the Road to Worlds. Has he lost any since then? I don't know. I don't know if he's been playing as many. He probably played a couple in between being 1v1 World Champion and now. But did he lose any of them? I think that was a forfeit. Nupo doesn't have a pogo though. From what I remember, he tried it and it wasn't so great. Oh yeah, he got swept by Nas. That's right. Yeah. Nas had that moment where he was just like insane and had a couple sick wins in a row. Dude, it's like pogos don't matter. Is he gonna give it another try? That counts. We'll count it. He did a little pogo after ground pinching it. GG's, Nupo! We'll be getting some more opponents for him in the coming days and weeks. My goodness gracious, dude. I think Nupo's good at the game. Any other takes? Anyone else think he's good at 1v1? My goodness. You could take him, you think? You're better at 1v1 than him? Your bot might be. Nupo versus Mech Secret V2. I forgot Nupo to tell Nupo to click the link to Brooklyn Betting. Chat, click the link to Brooklyn Betting. They sponsored today's stream, and clicking the link is noticed by them. So it's the simplest way to help me, help them. Good luck to him. GG's, Red Mob. Good news for you, Mob, is, you know, you don't have to play NAS right now. But we'll get you against NAS at some point. But like I said before, weirdly, the challengers would all do better in their second game. They'd play. Razier's won a show match. He won the beginning of the last Road to Worlds. Are you talking about this one? This is the last year's Road to Worlds?
Nupo have beef after the Pole won 14 games straight against him. He was on a 39-loss streak.
Okay, that's a fake story. 2v2 mix-up when? I was thinking about a 2v2 mix-up today until we got the 1v1 Feer. Can you answer my question? What's the competition? Oh, this is the competition. This is it, chat. Road to Worlds. It's a $1,000 tournament in which Nupo and Nas mainly, we'll see if we can get these in, are going to be playing the same 10 opponents. Winner is whoever has the best record against the 10 opponents at the end. Priority is series, but if they're tied in series, it could be game differential. So a 4-0 is huge. It's a huge start. Nas gonna have to try and 4-0 the mob when they play later. This is probably just guessing. This is probably who's gonna play. Probably Zen, probably Rawas, probably Drowley, I would think. Probably Warden, probably, you know, Daniel will probably go to EU to play, I bet. First Killer will probably be an opponent, if I had to be honest. Let's think. Probably, you know, Slater. Probably Forky. Yeah, that's true. And last but not least, if I had to guess the final opponent, it'd probably be Krinovi. No, we don't know. I don't know who's going to play them yet necessarily. I knew normally I schedule them back to back. That's what we're going to try and do in the future. But I knew if there's anyone I could feel good about, like, not losing the game forever and still being able to reschedule it someday, it was Red Mob. So I thought if Red Mob's ready to go, we can get him against Nupo today, and I'll get Nas.
After P and Nupo have beef after the Pound won 14 games straight against him, he was on a 39 loss streak.
It's not true. Yeah, Moxie will almost definitely play, if I had to guess. Moxie's down. He's always down for ones. So we'll probably get a Nupo Moxie, a Nupo and Nas Moxie. Rawas probably not. KV1 said he's not going to really be doing
Feer.
matches.
Chat would like to know what the discount is for using the code Feer on the Brooklyn Betting website for a purchase.
If you were to click on the link right now and go check out Brooklyn Betting, and then you're going to maybe pick your mattress and try and buy it, you could use code Feer and get 30% off. You can get 1,439% off. That's right. They'll pay you to get a bed. Can you get Moxie versus your bot? I actually think that would be a good match. They both play the same. Dude, you tweeted that your bot beat a 1500, which is top 100 by the way, or was that a 1500 twos player? Because that's pretty different. But if it's a 1500 ones player, that's top 100, and it cooked them 22-0. If that's true, or like 22-3, this bot is unbeatable. Anyone who can cook a top 100 player 23-3, no human is beating. 1551s. Yeah, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. This bot apparently can beat a 1550 ones player. 22-1, 21-3, 17-4. Nah, dude. Nobody, I mean, I guess humans forfeit earlier, but no humans are even putting this up. Not even Nupo puts up 23 or 22 on a 1500 player. He was 120 ping. Dare you to play it? It's on EU. Watch the new clip. Is the clip was of it's playing itself, right? Getting mechanical first human test. So wait, this is it playing against who's serious? Is that you? Or who's is it playing against a human here? Which pixel do I look at? This is 720p. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right. We'll watch it anyways. Did I just hear Minecraft eating noise? Was that from you? From this clip? Does it play on the Scarab? That's a nice flick. But that's the most, I mean, I'll be honest. When you said mechanical, I thought I was going to do something like crazier than that. Okay, here's the mechanics. This looks like the mechanics. Scarab for ultimate rage bait. A little double reset. Bump. Wow, that looked very human. That looked exactly like how a one's top player might double reset bump somebody. Blop. 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 Cringe. The bots are cringe. What did you say about Brooklyn betting for all your RL bets? No bedding. It's for bedding. It's for going into bed and going sleepy night. I say the greatest level achieved to be Zen win streak for the ball knowers. Moxie Salt Mine stage 1, 14-0. All right, maybe we'll set that up at some point later. 200 unique clicks. Can you imagine? After shopping at Brooklyn Betting, I awoke superpowers. The ability to sleep all night. Can you imagine? The best superpower there is. Still no NAS response despite chatters pretending to know that NAS was online. Is he like secretly gaming, pretending not to be in game, ignoring me, egoing me? Surely not, right? Marball scamming. You guys want marballs? Well, why didn't you just say so? Oh, because it's about to switch over. 200 links and we play marbles anyways. 200 link clicks. Click the link. Even though we're about to swap over. Dum 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 dum. It's gonna na. Chat, shout out Brooklyn Bedding. Use code FEAR for 30% off. Arizona-based mattress manufacturer. The marbles line is about to switch over in 30 seconds and we're not going to have enough subs. But if you just click the link and we get 200 unique clickers, we'll count that good enough. AZ is so based. I love it. So true. AZ based. So when mayonnaise? You're
Hello,
late, bud.
Head here. Since I promised so earlier, the person that becomes second to last will become a very important person as well. Because we had 200 clicks on the Brooklyn Betting ADSC.
I guess you're gonna become a VIP if you get second to last. Says Afterpone. I mean, Afterpone does have the power to do that kind of stuff. He is lead moderator. Alrighty, chatters. Let's watch some ads, then we'll run marbles. A little bit more baiting. No problem for me. I always finish second to last. I don't know if we're going to get one more match today. But hopefully we get more matches later this week. What's the schedule looking like? Yeah, we should be available for a couple more days, for a couple more matches, a couple more iterations of the Road to Worlds. Hopefully we can get Nas on board. He said he was on board earlier before DBC. We just haven't been able to reconnect with him. Does everything need to be a scam? No. Ever been told you're such a fraud? No. Don't do one Thursday. All great matches and all Gelden Ring. Are there going to be more Rocket League games? I think there might be. Chat, they might be my Rocket League games, though. Guess what? Guess who they let get Grand Champion once again? What were they thinking? What were they thinking, dude? 1438. Oh, no. I was one off. I was one off. If you're GC, I'm high SSL. Then you're high SSL. You're looking at the rank right here. Not even 1439. What a loser. You're 1058 in threes? What is that? I haven't even...
Wait, Fear, do we still have enough VIP slots?
Yeah, you could make a VIP. They're not maxed out. These games are with CJ, and Johnny. What is it, 6 games, 7 games? I don't even play threes, but at a pre-show for ones, I think I played some threes games. You team up with Zen? Ones? No excuse for that. I'm the only one who ever plays that. Marbles, where is it? How are you GC? Guys, it's really simple. So CJ boosting me to like diamond or whatever. I think we played like champ 3 lobbies with CJ on like 250 ping or something like that. And it went fine. We were fairly equally matched with our opponents, I would say. All right, chat. We can race now. Everyone should be back just about from ads. How you get GC, brah? I did go on a pretty win streak. Pretty big win streak, I'd say. Last
Guys,
night.
it's time to step up. Time for a new mom.
But are you guys ready? Are you ready for the answer? This has been my answer the past 2 times I've had trouble in ranked. And it's worked pretty well. I'm going to wait for this TTS. It says Red Mob is the truth. He will win RLCS 1s, even though he's eliminated this year.
5. Rebeb is the truth.
Rebeb is the truth. Here's a secret, chat. Type 1 if you ever have gotten a bad teammate in ranked, in 2s. Ranked 2s. Have you ever gotten a bad teammate who's lost the game for you? Never? Never? Okay, a lot of 2s, good. If you have a 2, you don't have to worry about this. If you get a bad teammate, it's your own fault. It's your own fault. Your goal should become make your teammate look insane. And that's what's gone to my last 2 win streaks. Every time you need to make a decision, think, which decision would make my teammate look the smartest, coolest, best, and most good at the game? And make that decision. Boom. Solved. Rocket League is now solved. Boosting definition? No, what ends up happening is like, you know, you're like, oh, my teammate's such an idiot, he keeps getting out of position. But then if you exclusively think about like, how do I make my teammate's positioning good? Like, I think it's bad right now, but how do I just fix it? By changing what I do. Next thing you know, your teammate looks like they're good all the time because you're always worrying about them being good. And then you don't have bad teammates anymore. Hey, 1456Z! Congratulations, gamer. You did it. You won the marbles. And then games become draining? They weren't draining for me, but I did win a bunch. Sounds like you're the bad teammate. Sure, you always want to be the bad teammate. If you're consistently the bad teammate, that means you've pushed your rank higher than it would otherwise be, which is exactly what you want. If Awesome Sauce gets last, it'll be the first time ever. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Technically, we've given the mom immunity from timeouts if they get last. I don't think it's ever happened before. Now, ultimately, the mom was not last. It was... I didn't see who. Slash Psychic. Sorry, Slash Psychic. Or should I say X slash Psychic. He gone. Oh, but second to last is Awesome Sauce. Wait, I forgot. He's already a VIP. He's already a VIP because he's the Monarch of Marbles. Congratulations. All right, chat, you guys need to see how it's done. Let me show you. Clearly, you're non-believers. Let me make you believe. See, we're gonna make Chris Baroni look like the best player in the lobby. That's the key. And as long as Chris Baroni looks good, life's gonna be good. Oh, what a pass from Chris Baroni, dude. He's him. This is GC. I hate to break it to you, but if you're lower rated than this, you can't even get to this lobby. I think we're gonna wait this out and 50 it. Okay, Chris Baroni missed. How do we make it seem like not a big deal? You know, we just run back to net and we cap the play. Low 50 this. Rotate out. So if Chris Baroni misses, dude, he still looks good. Again, Chris Baroni, huge dunk. What do? We buy time for Chris Baroni to return so everybody forgets about the bad miss he made. Oh, no! Dang it.
Wait, this is
He faked me.
That explains everything.
Oh, you faked me so good. It's no problem. It's no problem.
Fly on Your Bed delivered to you by Brooklyn Betting, and bet on the game whilst betting for Brooklyn Bed Betting. Brooklyn.
Oh. Okay, we're still gonna make Chris Baroni look good. Okay, we gotta contain. Chris Baroni's kind of floundering in the corner a little bit, so there's no way we're going in. Okay, he gets demoed. Do we bump this guy? Do we stay up here for? No, he's not gonna pass. Chris Baroni's not passing. Chris Baroni, how are you hitting that and whiffing that one earlier? Is this guy gonna hit the ball? No, he isn't. Did my teammate try and dunk me as well? Is this the streamer five-fingered Rocket League player? All right, we're just gonna let him hit to Chris Baroni. Got to contain for our teammate who just handed them the ball. Ugh, not strong enough. Oh no, I see I should have went straight to net and recognized that my teammate's probably not making contact. So I need to go to, this is pretty funny. This teammate has been a good challenge. A good challenge for my point.
I have a question for the chat.
What is that?
Bascar, 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 bascar.
What is this question? I didn't hear a question in all that. I think we're getting scored on because I don't think I can get up. Excuse me? Chris Baroni? Dude, Chris Baroni, I love you so much, dude. This is exactly what I needed for this challenge.
RL is live RN. Ask him if he's down to play in the Road to Worlds.
Taruk is not much of a ones player. This guy, I actually thought this five-fingered player was better than GC because I thought I remember seeing him and feeling like he was very mechanical. And I feel like he's kind of proving my point. Ooh, how did I not demo him? Did he yell, I got it? Was that just a fake? Ugh.
Escatos.69.
Oh. Okay, teammate went. Let him go. Excuse me? All right, Chris Baroni. Cook him. What do we got? Show us what you got.
Hello, who's this? Slash.
Hi,
Yes.
it's CJ boosting me again.
Okay. Switch to this side. Oh, dude, five-fingered player's good. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make my next teammate look like the best player in the lobby. Just make the teammate look good. Can't midfield and don't do anything while the teammate ball chases. If your teammate's going to ball chase, you might be stuck doing that, yeah. 1429 MMR. Were you disappointed to find out that it was legitimately Grand Champ? I'm not going to go. Teammate's going to shoot. Got to make his double attempt look useful. What a recovery. Did you use the wrong voice?
So much MHHMMMM. I hate you playing Rocket League. It gives me negative energy of me being bad. MMHMMM.
Do you not like that this elite gameplay is potentially higher rated than you? I like to try and wave dash kickoff for no reason at all. It feels fun. I usually fail. But is this game not about having fun? I think my teammate can... Oh, not quite. Just got a challenge for our teammate, you know? So it's easy on him. He looks insane. Gotta play off our teammates. I shouldn't have jumped. Shouldn't have jumped. Should have bailed immediately as soon as my teammate was floundering. Wow, what a save. I didn't follow my own rules. As soon as your teammate flounders, you don't try and shoot because what they need in order to look good is to have the net covered, so their mistake is completely forgotten. That was a miss. What can you do? Life goes on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this Grand Champ gameplay, everyone. Whether you like it or not, that wave dash is a Grand Champ wave dash. This guy's just going to hit it to me, right? No, he's actually going to be cheeky and not just hand me the ball. I think I might have thrown my teammate off, actually. I need to keep going. Doing the chase down is actually not a big deal. It's actually kind of fine, but not half doing the chase down and then giving up is not good. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, what? Did they not score? But you play for like 3 hours, are you still GC?
5. Let's end the stream with a W.
Then after the stream, you can end it with me, baby.
Oh my god!
What am I listening to?
Fruity, you naughty naughty.
Uh-oh, teammate's getting the boost. A lovely header. My teammate touching that? Oh, sorry. I thought they were going. That was so bad of me. I thought the other opponent was diving in. Instead, I just literally slanted my teammate. Wait, why is this guy even letting me tap this to the back wall? Hello? What was that guy doing? See, every time you do something dumb, your teammate or your opponent does something even dumber. Like, why is Joel Blood letting me do this? Why doesn't he just turn and challenge me?
5. What? Dang it, dang. Dang. What dang it?
What am I listening to?
5. What?
Uh-oh.
5. What?
Is that guy gonna touch it? What's it? What? The guy DC'd. Jenny DC'd. Is Jenny back?
5. Dang it, 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 dang it.
We can't go in there. Is he gonna bump me? You see me? Nope. Doesn't want to pass to me.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Back it up, Terry! Back it up! Uh-oh. Is there any way I shoot off this? Probably not. A lovely header. Do we have the counter? Stolen. I'm a hero! Ugh. Look at him go. And as you can see, that's a Grand Champion gameplay. What is Destiny goal? Oh, we were playing against Champ 3 and a Champ 1 who DC'd. But that's not our fault. Wait, what did we get? Did we get to 1439? 1438 again, dude. That's about as close as we could get.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm gonna leave this boost. That's the best I can do with 20. Nice. And it finds the back of the net. Only 140 MMR from GC2. I'm literally at the bottom of GC1. What do you mean only 140 MMR? I couldn't be farther from GC2.
Hi. Dagnabbit, 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 dagnabbit.
I think my teammate's gonna challenge, right? Save. This got to be GC from India servers. I think that's just in, unfortunately. Bit of a miss from the teammate. I don't know. It's pretty good shot. Pretty well placed shot. Maybe I should have tried to stop it, but. Uh-oh, I thought he was leaving. Did you just pinch it straight to net? Like I said, make your teammate look good, dude. It's that easy. On your left. I tried to put it left. I think I should have just not tried to do anything. I mean, it did go left, right into the back corner, but I guess too hard. Do we shoot here? Where's my teammate at? Oh, he's nowhere close. I had way more faith in that guy's dribble than I should have. Ooh, look at my mechy little teammate. That was supposed to kill the ball. Why'd that bounce so hard?
Betting the bet, betting the bet, betting the bet, betting the bet, betting the bet.
What a pass, Feer. To the other team, of course. Ooh, that's a big old clear for them. I don't know if I could turn on it or not. Oh, does my teammate get that? Oh wow, Coco Kitty, what are you doing? Player 1 seems like the much better player from their team. I bumped him. Hey! Can I be your mechy little teammate? Not if you ask like that. Look at me go, chat. When will people realize that I'm just him, dude? Look at my 360s. Oh! I can't shoot it. Reset. That was me flipping back onto the wall. Did you like it? They are already up. Another amazing, immaculate catch where the ball immediately stops moving and lands on top of my car. It's crazy how good I am at that. These guys are they just won't stop. They're just relentless. They're just touching the ball no matter what. Like what is this back touch by player one? He just wants to touch it. Does he have purpose? Or are you just gonna keep giving us the ball? I mean, maybe if that pass, he just chases it no matter what. I should have hit a much better shot to counter, but my goodness. Where's the boots at? Who's got the boots? I'm not getting there, but I'll demo him. Oh, I think player one scores that. He seems good enough. Oh, can I take? I have boost. Oh. Not sure that's a good save. I think that just... Oh, yeah, my teammate's sick. So it's just fine. Cringe. Wow, what a shot. Coco Kitty, I love you, who has been like unable to touch the ball. All of a sudden, whoo, bangs that out, dude. I guess I take it back actually. Coco Kitty apparently has all the goals, but people definitely overestimate how good they are. You think like, I think everyone thinks they play in their prime at all moments. I think that's what it comes down to. Like, think about the best game you played or the best moments you played, and every moment when you're watching, it feels like anything less than that, you're like, well, I'd never make that mistake. Like, and you do make that mistake. But it's hard to like realize that.
LVPO versus the mob to this abomination. This is truly awful.
They secure the win.
Just forcing it down, even though that probably goes to net. Well, chat, there you have it. Grand Champion gameplay. We didn't even lose Grand Champion. We even gained more MMR. But we kind of lost because we're farther away from 1439 than we were before. Chat, have I ever talked to you guys about my favorite thing in life?
5.
Brooklyn betting.
All right, beautiful pond. We meet again. 5. 5. 5.
How many unique clicks to... Ooh, look at the clicks going up. How many unique clicks would we need to run marbles? You should become a professional quacker. That was insanely accurate. How did Red Mob win? He didn't. Those are my ranked games. I don't know if we're gonna run marbles again, chat, if I'm being honest. Type exclamation point Brooklyn to check out Brooklyn betting. $1,000 for a betting is wild. I think it's cheaper than the betting we got for our house the first time. And you don't have to get $1,000 betting. $400 to $200, $2,000 is pretty standard. Yeah, you can get cheaper ones. You can get more expensive ones. We got a pretty nice one before. Didn't like as much. I'm excited for this Brooklyn betting one. Chat, I think that's gonna be it for today. I don't think we didn't get any responses. No more matches or anything. We'll have another Brooklyn betting stream, I think, when I get my Brooklyn bet. I think it's going to be arrived here by the time we do our second Brooklyn betting stream. Thank you for clicking the Brooklyn betting link. That's what they're looking at. That's what they're looking to track. So every click helps out the stream.
Loaf.
How hard did you try? I mean, we're mostly just waiting for Nas to potentially respond. So we didn't go insanely hard. You can get anything you want on your Brooklyn betting adventure. Just click the link. Check out the site today. Chad, I had a good time today. I had a good time. Hopefully you did as well. But now it comes to an end. Hopefully more of the Road to Worlds basically every day. Every weekday from now until then. If it doesn't happen, it's because I wasn't able to, acquire a match that day. Nupo versus Red Mob? Yeah, Nupo versus Red Mob happened in the VOD. We'll get that up on YouTube. I didn't like when you played Rocket League. Never do it again. We want Nupo versus Warden and Rawas versus Warden. I don't know if we'll get Nupo. Maybe we'll get... Oh, sorry. I don't know if we'll get Rawas. Maybe we'll get Nupo. Maybe we get Warden as a opponent in this little tournament thing we're doing. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging. See you next time. Later, gamers. Bye. Check out Brooklyn Betting. !Point Brooklyn. Peace.
Remember to click the link in the description for free money.